Hello and welcome to another tutorial video. Today I'm going to show you how to file a dispute or a claim in PayPal. Say you didn't receive an item or you paid for something but you got the item and it was damaged. I'm going to show you within PayPal how you can file a dispute and escalate via the Resolution Center. There are a couple of things you need to know. I would go and read up on the Resolution Center page. I'll link in the description as far as there are certain requirements, like the item had to be purchased within 180 days. There are things that need to be looked at before you file the claim. So here we are on PayPal, and the easiest way of getting to the Resolution Center to begin this is to just go to the activity panel here, and then under the activity tab, you'll see something here that says Resolution Center, open or closed cases. You can just click on one of those, it doesn't matter, and it's going to take you to the disputes pages. Or you can just type in paypal.com/disputes once you're logged into PayPal, and it'll take you right here. Now, you'll see your open cases, you'll see closed cases. The one we want to do is right here where it says we're here to help. You want to report a problem. So go ahead and go to report a problem by clicking on the blue link there. And you can see now that you're going to see a list of your current active transactions where you've paid money out and in. Okay, so whether you've received money or you have sent money out, the ones that we obviously want to go is transaction type here. Hit the drop-down menu and go to payments sent. This is now going to be showing us only payments that we have sent out as far as payments that we've paid someone. All right, and once you found the transaction, so I can find this transaction here on January 30th, 2023. It was a $140 transaction. You will just click on the person that you bought it from, or this blue link here. It should be, if it's an eBay item, it would say eBay, whatever it may be. Just click on the name there. And once you click on it, it'll take you to the transaction details page. Now, what you want to do is scroll down to the bottom of this page where it says need help. Go to the Resolution Center for help with this transaction. So you want to go ahead and click on the blue Resolution Center link here at the bottom of said transaction. It'll open up a new link like what you see here, and it's going to say, do you want to report a problem for this transaction? Here's the tracking info for your order, if any. And then what you want to do, you go to Report Issue to PayPal. Click on Report Issue to PayPal, and then it says, do you have issues with your purchase? So maybe you haven't received the item. You'll click this link. Is there issues with the seller? You weren't satisfied with the offer, or there were billing errors. You need to go through here and choose the one that is applicable to why you are filing the dispute. So for me, I haven't received the item or service. Now, once you do that, it's going to ask you to list the items you want to report. If there's multiple items, maybe you only want to list one that's missing or two, whatever it may be. Type in the name of the item here. Then go to the drop-down menu where it says item type and go to a product. It's going to be a physical product on my end. Maybe it's a service or a digital download. All of those things can be selected. And then under category, whatever the category may be, for this case, I'm going to go to other here, and then there is only one of them. And then if there are multiple items, you can click on add another item and do the same process here. Once you're done inserting the item details, click the blue continue button. And then it says, tell us a bit more about the problem. It says the item hasn't reached me or refused the delivery. I haven't received tracking info. Whichever one, again, is applicable to you in this situation, just choose that and then click the blue continue button. It says, when was the item scheduled to be delivered? You need to know all this information, okay? So for me, this was scheduled to be delivered on the first week of February, and the price would be $140, which is the total price or cost of the transaction. It also says you need to add any miscellaneous charges, shipping tax. So if you paid shipping, you don't want to pay the shipping for an item you didn't receive. So make sure you total the total amount here and put that into expected refund amount, and then click the blue continue button. It says, now, have you reached out to the seller? They're trying to cover all their bases here. If you've reached out to your seller, which I highly recommend that you do, like in my case, it was Facebook Marketplace. I've reached out to them 3 different times, right? So I'm going to click yes. And then when did you contact the seller? You then give a date in which you've contacted them, and I've either sent them an email or text or a different website. However you've contacted them, it says the seller was unable to resolve my issue, or in my case, the seller wasn't available. I'll click continue, And then here we are on the last one here. If there are any documents, like where you have not received it, or if there's another invoice through their website, you'll want to attach all of that here and then put any of the details in here. If there are any other details like, hey, they said they'd ship it by the first week of February, I haven't received it, it's now March, put all of that here, and then just click the blue submit button here. Once you have submitted your claim or your dispute on PayPal, when you go back here under Resolution Center, under Open Cases, you will then be able to see it under Open Cases. Sometimes it could take up to, a month. I've had one take up to a month, and sometimes they resolve them very quickly, because once a seller gets a dispute on their PayPal and their money gets held, or they get, charged back or whatever it may be, they tend to respond, right? So it just depends on the seller. It depends on kind of you and how you want to escalate it, but you can keep up with that open case here under Activity, Resolution Center, Open Cases, and you can see all of your open and closed cases here, and you can even see any communication that happens about those cases all here within the case number. That's it. That's how you file a dispute or a claim on PayPal. If you have any questions, please put those in the comment section below. If I helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.